What's going on, guys? Chase here, and today we're checking out something that honestly feels like a cheat code for creators, gamers, and anyone who wants to go from a small screen to a big screen instantly. This is the Lano A580 wireless video transmission system, and what it does is pretty wild. It wirelessly streams your phone, tablet, or laptop directly to your computer or display with low latency. No apps, no drivers, and no Wi-Fi required. And yes, it can record as well. So what exactly is this? The Lano A580 is a wireless screen transmission and recording system built for gameplay streaming, remote coordinated control, live streaming, recording content, and projecting to larger displays. The whole idea here is quite simple. Switch from the small screen to the bigger one instantly. Now let's talk about what makes this interesting. First, stable and faster wireless transmission. This runs on 5 GHz wireless transmission for low latency performance. You get stable transmission up to 50 meters with maximum distances up to 120 meters. And it supports smooth 1080p wireless streaming. So whether you're mirroring gameplay, running a live demo, projecting to a home theater, or recording a party or event, you're not relying on your home Wi-Fi network. That means you can use this on the go. That's a pretty big deal. Next, we got to talk about dual mode transmission. You got wireless 1080p for flexibility, but you also get wired 4K transmission for maximum stability and full quality. So if you're doing casual gameplay streaming or quick mirroring, go wireless. If you're doing high quality recording, professional projects, or you want absolute stability, plug it in and go 4K. That kind of flexibility makes this so much more than just a simple screen mirror. Now here's my favorite part of the entire thing. Plug and play. No apps, no drivers, no Wi-Fi setup at all. You literally connect it and it instantly works. That makes this perfect for travel setups, events, quick recording sessions, live demos, or even trade shows. It's basically HDMI freedom without the cable mess. It also happens to have built-in 60-watt power delivery, so while you're recording long sessions, streaming gameplay, or mirroring to a projector, your device stays charged at all times. And in terms of compatibility, it works with iOS, Android, as well as Windows. So smartphones, tablets, laptops, all supported and compatible. Now let's talk about some real-world use cases. Imagine you're gaming on your phone, but you want to record directly to your PC, or maybe you're demoing an app and you need it projected onto a big screen for a group. Or you're filming a tutorial and you want clean wireless mirroring without depending on unstable Wi-Fi. That's exactly what this was built for. So let's set this thing up. All right, guys, first thing we're gonna be diving into is our Lano receiver. So there's a button right here to actually power this on. We're gonna flip this up, and now we've got a couple different port options. First off, we've got our HDMI input right there. We've got our microphone cable connection over here. Flip it around to the end, we've got a USB-C port. Over here, we've got our audio jack connection for a headset. We've got an HDMI output. And then down here, we've got our USB-C cable connection. And this is going to be the one that we're going to use first and foremost. We're going to grab our braided cable. We're going to plug it in here. Other end of this provided cable here has USB-A, or we can simply go ahead and remove that, and we've got a Type-C underneath. So either is going to work perfect. I'm going to be plugging this into the backside of my TV today, so I'm going to use USB-A. So let's go ahead and make those connections. And then we're also going to connect over to that HDMI output over here as well, going directly into our TV. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab my phone. I've got an iPhone 16 Pro right here, and we're going to make this connection here from our transmitter. That's going to enable us to do whatever we want to do on the phone and show it over on the TV. So you can plug it in directly like this. Now, because I have this OtterBox phone case that I rely on, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to use this extender right here, which is just an adapter to get some more length out of this. And I'm going to plug that in. And now from there, we're going to simply plug in our transmitter like so, and we're going to hit our transmitter button on here. And now here you go. You guys can see me scrolling through my phone. Now, full disclosure, I muted my TV set because obviously my microphone is on with the transmitter. So you would hear just a basically an echo right now because I'm recording this video, and I'm also able to, have the microphone picked up on the actual device here coming through the TV. But what's really cool is we can go into YouTube on here, and we could basically go into any streaming apps and we could watch any video that we want. Now here's the result. You can see we're able to scroll through here, and from scroll to scroll, you can see very limited latency there. There is a slight delay from what I'm doing on the phone versus over here on the actual TV set, but it's very minimal. That's pretty darn close. That's probably the lowest latency that I've seen. So you can see if we were to jump into, for example, we'll go to Maven's short right here. You can see it displays on here, right along with what is being seen on my actual phone. Now, if we went to long form content, and we could actually do this in horizontal versus vertical. And because this video is 16:9 aspect ratio, it automatically populates onto the TV set in the appropriate aspect ratio. I don't have to make any changes. It automatically does that on its own. Now with the exact same configuration, you can film from your phone, tablet, computer, or even camera, and directly monitor and or record your footage. All right guys, so after testing this out now, let's talk about what stood out to me most. First off, wireless stability here is truly impressive. The setup process was really straightforward as well, so you don't have to be well versed in any of this stuff to get this up and running in seconds, not minutes, seconds. The fact that it also doesn't require Wi-Fi is a true game changer. You can use this anywhere on the go. And having wired 4K as an option adds serious versatility as well. Plus the built-in charging solves the biggest problem with mobile streaming. This doesn't feel like just another gadget at the end of the day. It feels like a workflow tool. Now the Lano A580 launches on Kickstarter March 6th with a listed price of $169. If you're someone who streams gameplay, records mobile content, uses projectors, runs live videos, or just wants a cleaner setup without cables everywhere, this might be worth checking out and adding to your setup. So to get some additional information, click the link in the description of this video. That is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for supporting the channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop for all future videos. Click the link though. Learn a little bit more about this amazing product, and I'll see you guys on the next one.